Hi, welcome to the next section, that is relationship and geoqueries. In this section, we will start with using the hasChild and the hasParent query. We will then move to geobounding box query, geopolygon query, and geodistance query. Now we move on to the first video of this section that deals with using the hasChild query. In this video, we're going to take a look at searching parent of children using hasChild query. Elasticsearch does not only support simple unrelated documents, it also lets you define a hierarchy based on our parents and children. The hasChild query allows querying for parent documents of children matching other queries. We need an up and running Elasticsearch installation. To execute curl via the command line, we need to install curl for our operative system. To correctly execute the commands, we need an index populated with the populate relation script. Let's execute the hasChild queries. Type this query, which searches parents test type of children test type 2, which is a term in the field value as value 1. We can create this kind of query. This is the output returned by Elasticsearch. This kind of query works by returning parent documents whose children match the query. The query executed on the children can be any type of query. Prerequisites of this kind of query is that the children must be correctly indexed in the shard of their parent. Internally, this kind of query is a query executed on the children, and all the IDs of the children are used to filter the parent. A system must have enough memory to store the children IDs. The parameters that are used to control this process are: first is the type parameter, describes the type of children. This type is part of the same index of the parent. Second is the query parameter, can be executed for selection of the children. Any kind of query can be used. Then, score mode parameter if defined. It allows aggregating the children's scores with the parent ones. Fourth is the min children and max children, is the minimum or maximum number of children required to match the parent document. Last is the ignore unmapped. When set to true, will ignore unmapped types. It is very useful when executing a query on multiple indices and some types are missing. The default behavior is to throw an exception if there is a mapping error. As the parent-child relation can be considered to be similar to a foreign key in standard SQL, there is some limitation due to the distributed nature of Elasticsearch, such as there must only be one parent for each type. The join part of child or parent is done in a shard and not distributed on all the clusters to reduce networking and increase performance.